Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Fadil Saikabih Muhammad Nizam, and this is my friend Muhammad Nabi Han bin Sakubari. We are from group 7, and today we will present about our report which based on TPM and Six Sigma. Okay. For part A, total productive maintenance. You are working in the semiconductor company which produce integrated circuit IC chip. You being operated as a process engineer in the assembly area and required to optimize the arrangement of IC build sheet assembly (BSA), which consists of build material information and bonding diagram per device. The BSA will be allocated in the production floor and being used by many operators before starts the assembly process. The BSA will be placed in a file which can accommodate about 30 BSAs per file. Since there were 600 devices in the assembly line, means you need to work with 20 files in the production line. Searching BSA for new devices will be challenging and takes time if the file is not properly arranged and used by many people. The task is to make sure the file will be at its position after the operators take it out for device info so that the searching time to get the BSA will be shorter. The current situation, the file is not in order since some people are not very familiar with the number sequence, and this had caused delay in setting up the machine due to using more time to get the BSA per figure 1. You are required to perform investigation and improve the filing system by using TPM approach in order to improve the searching time for the BSA in the production line. Perform investigation what are the TPM pillars from TPM 1 to TPM 8 involved in your activities and explain why. Highlight the TPM pillar which cover OSHA aspect and respond to the activities which involve as well. So this is figure 1, and before the file is before they use TPM, the file is not in order, and after the TPM we use, the file is properly arranged. So this is the solution for part 1, total productive maintenance. So the first step to arrange the file is we use pillar 1, which is 5S. 5S is needed to rearrange the filing system, which are sort, systematized, sweep, standardized, and self-discipline. Okay, so the first S is sort. Okay, sort, we have to eliminate non-needed item and perform initial cleaning, and we can put the subcategories from the main file in 1 to 30 sequences until 600. So the next S is systematized. Each categories can be given their own color and label. For example, from file 1 until 30 we can use red color, and 31 until 60 we can use blue, and etc. So the third S is sweep. Always keep the file place clean at all time, and the sorting of the file should be done every day to ensure that the files are kept in systematic order every day. And we have to make sure make sudden inspection to ensure the employee always keep the place clean. And the fourth S is standardized, and we have to standardize all work process, making them consistent. And the last S is self-discipline. Perform routine check and constantly reinforcing the first 4 steps for the long-term application. So the next pillar is quality maintenance. QM is needed in order to prevent defective product from moving down the line, as the file has been properly arranged and sorted, so it is easier for the quality maintenance engineer to look for the file as the product has been necessarily produced. So the third pillar is training. Training is needed for the employee to be a multi-skilled worker, not only at operating the machine but also be able to keep their workplace nice and tidy. So the fourth pillar is office TPM, and administration also play a major impact in the factory. If all the files are placed properly, the time spent on retrieval the information can be shorter. Also the work area. The benefit the company and factory can get after following this pillar are they can reduce repetitive work if there are more defect product are produced, and reduce number in file and the work. And the last pillar is safety, health, and environment. Okay, it is important to always maintain a good, nice, and friendly environment workplace, but it is also important to ensure employees' safety at workplace. So if the files are kept at a nice and tidy place, the probability of the worker to get injured can also be prevented. So The TPM pillar which cover OSHA aspect is pillar 8, which is safety, health and environment. So the next part of Six Sigma will be presented by Muhammad Nabihan.
Okay, so I will present the part B, which is Six Sigma. So the question is, lately the positive COVID-19 cases in flying high Sdn Bhd workers seem to increase significantly in XXX industrial area and is affecting the productivity of the company due to lacking of human resource. Data shown the majority of the case happened in the month of July 2021 and the number keep increasing. The worker came from the local and foreigner such as India, Vietnam, Indonesia, and Bangladesh. However, foreign staff from India state the highest numbers. The data collections below show the views from staff that quarantine based on the positive COVID-19 with some Delta variant case in the company. So this is a table, and this is the you will represent your company and other several member which are come from other companies in the XX industrial area to form an industrial response team, and will cooperate with the Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia KKM to reduce or eliminate the positive of COVID-19 with Delta variant cases in the area using using Pareto chart, and from all the causes information kindly identify the problem that need to solve first. Then using the MIAC approach react to the highest case in flying high neighborhood and respond to it. So this is the part B for the Pareto chart. And the calculation that will be given for the total cases is on cumulative percentage. So the highest cases that need to be solved is the foreign workers. And this is the calculation for the table given. So the DMSC, the firstly is defined. The highest COVID-19 case that happen in flying high number high is because of the foreign workers. And then the measure, the Pareto chart have show the result of analysis COVID-19 case that increased significantly. And then there was two more case that consider high, which is import case of Delta variant and not yet vaccine. And the third one is foreign workers case shown in the chart with the 80% case recorded. Analyze the main case that needed to be solved foreign worker because due to the high case that already affected by 20 people. So the way to improve it is to prevent this case increasing. We must give 2 dose vaccine to every foreign worker to reduce them to be affected by COVID-19. The second one is we must provide every SOP rule to make sure foreign worker to have temperature reading and wearing mask before enter into the company. And the third one is we have to keep foreign worker to stay clean before going to work, and then make them foreign worker to be quarantined for 14 days when they be tested positive for COVID-19 swab test. So the way to control is we have to make work, worker to, we have to make worker follow SOP rules so that we can prevent worker to be affected by COVID-19. And then we new process to keep maintain the COVID-19 case to increase can be improved over time. Make schedule to monitoring every worker to follow the SOP rules. So this is the discussion, and the question is write the step that you do to complete the analysis in part B. So firstly, we have to collect data by record the cases of every cause. The secondly, we start calculate the percentage of every case happen to identify the total case. Then start create Pareto chart to get full view of total case with highest percentage. After that, we can identify the highest case that keep increasing in company so that we can react to prevent it to increasing. Finally, we can focus to solve the problem of the higher case by create solution to prevent it. So that's all for me.